Hey everybody, this is Tirza Ekholm of the Tirza Factor, and today I wanted to get on and share with you some ideas about how to keep going, especially when it gets tough. I was reading some interesting posts yesterday on Facebook about keeping going in a particular business. Keeping going, whether it's business or life or all kinds of different things, is a really important thing. So I just wanted to share a couple of things. So when I wanted to share a story. So when I was 14, it's about the time that I moved to Colorado. That summer, I was able to actually join a trip with the YMCA where we had a chance to go climb my first 14er. Actually, in a 14er, for those of you who don't know and who may not be living, have not lived in Colorado, 14er is a mountain peak that is over 14,000 feet. In this case, it was Mount Bierstadt, and I was delighted to have been the only girl in that particular group to have climbed the 14er. We had this long, multiple day backpack trip into, where we were, to the base of the mountain. And actually, I think it was only a couple of days, but honestly, anyway, we got to our base camp, and then we got up the next morning to go to closer to the peak, and there were several boys and girls on the trip, but I was the only girl who wanted to go, and it was just like, well, what's going on here? I mean, here we are. How often do you get a chance to do this? And so, of course, I was eager and raring to go. So one of the female counselors had to go. I don't know sure she really wanted to, but she had to go anyway. So that there would be, a kind of a balance of people on the little group that was going. So the reason I'm bringing this up is there's a certain portion of that trip where you're going and you're going and you're going, and the air's getting thinner, the oxygen's getting thinner, and you can still see the top, but it feels like you're just not getting anywhere, and it's like, okay, why are we doing this again? I don't remember. The scenery is pretty, but it's kind of boring, and there's nothing but rocks and rocks and rocks and more boulders to climb over, and I can still see the top, and it doesn't even look closer to me at all. There's just a portion of this trip where you just have to keep putting one foot in front of the other no matter what. And the joy of going with a group of people is that you can all encourage each other to do that. Well, it's like that in so many things, whether it's business or relationships, or if you're on a long trip or something like that, or you're in the middle of an art project, for example. Sometimes, I'm putting on some layers, or I'm adding some other elements, and it's like, okay, I don't know, this doesn't look all that great. But I know if I just keep going, it's going to end up being something wonderful. Or if it's in my business and I need to make that one more call, one more text message, one more kind of thing. You just have to know. Keep your eye on the prize and just keep going, and have people around to encourage you, and that you can encourage. So a lot of the benefit of that trip was that I was able to cheer other people on, and they kept going to the top also, no matter what, probably because they weren't going to let me go by myself. But in any case, several of us did make the summit that day, and it was worth the trip. It was amazing. It was gorgeous. When you get to the top, you feel like you can see the entire planet. Okay, so it's not true, but it feels like it. It's just gorgeous. And I know for many of us, when we're going for that goal, that thing that we're really reaching for, there's just going to be those times where you just feel like, oh my God, what am I doing this for? This is stupid. Why did I start this? But if you just keep going, don't give up, it will make a difference. I promise. I promise. So this is Tirza Ekholm. I hope this has been helpful or maybe inspiring. And if you'd like to see more like this, just private message me, and I'd be glad to share some more tips on getting to the top, or staying motivated, or just keeping going. So again, thanks for sharing. I want to say hello to a couple of people who are on here that I see. There's Susie. Hello, Susie. There's Mark. Hello, Mark. Hello, Colleen. Good to see you here. And, these little wave things are kind of fun. So anyway, Tirza Ekholm, the Tirza Factor, and we'll chat again later. Thanks. Bye.